Alright, hello. Welcome to City of Red Waters. Oh, is my mic doing the peaky thing
It
again?
just started, yeah.
It did for a second, but it's better.
Far out. Hilarious. Let me drop it down a little. Let's drop it down to there. Is that better? Is that less peaky? Peaky blinders? The peaky fucking blinders. Okay, so hello, welcome to City of Red Waters, episode 8. I'm Ash. I'm your GM and your host. I use she, her pronouns, and this is my channel. And also, I am responsible for this. I got so distracted by that, Aaron.
I'm sorry.
I'm also responsible for writing this setting supplement. So if anyone's like, "Yo, that's racist," that's on me.
Or that's amazing.
Or that's amazing. Yeah. The big thing I worry
come on.
about with this one is there's a lot of discussion of racial oppression and things like that. So I'm constantly like, but also, I am very proud of it. So that's sexy. Yeah, exactly. Din's on the money. I have with me 3 dirty scoundrels who I will get to introduce themselves with and their characters. We'll start with Erin for having distracted me so.
Hi, I'm Erin, she, her pronouns. I'll be playing either Bellum or Snake, both of whom also have she, her pronouns, which makes things nice and easy. And I'll either be killing people with found objects or working to teleport their blood out.
Yeah. All right. Those are both definitely things that you can do.
One of them is like the Etsy of murder, and the other one is like...
I feel like they're both Etsy of murder.
Yeah, I was gonna say like using found objects, but yeah, like I'm definitely the Etsy of murder on both. Fuck. That's a very succinct thing. I'm just gonna put that down somewhere.
Dakota.
Yeah, hi, I'm Dakota. I use he, him pronouns. Today I'm going to be playing Cole, who also uses mask pronouns. I'm looking forward to having a good time watching people be murdered in various ways.
Awesome. Oki.
Hey everybody, I'm Oki, aka Go Kid. I use he, him pronouns. I'm playing Lace, who uses she, her, and Flint, who uses he, him. We'll see who gets to play today. But yeah, people will die. Sorry.
All right. Now I'm trying to remember where the fuck we were at the end of the last episode because I don't make notes like a clever person.
Last session we finished with downtime. I have in giant scribble here. Start with mission select.
All right. Dope. Does anyone remember what happened last time? Because I remember.
Yeah. What was that?
Gosh.
You had some
It
social
always
missions.
seems like months ago, but
You did some.
Oh,
did
yeah.
some social missions.
Oh.
I don't remember what happened at the start.
and
because I think the second half was very unexpectedly intense.
You had to go and
kill the mob boss.
Took a job from the brackish mob. They
Yeah.
wanted to the nephew
Oh, the map.
of the leader wanted us to find
Or the codes.
Sorry, the leader wanted us to find his nephew to get the codes that were tattooed on his back. In the process of us doing that, we talked to the
boatman.
the boatsman, yeah, because he worked for them now, and we arranged a peaceful meeting. We wrote down the things, and in the process, Bellum noticed that there was some weird arcane shit about the tattoos.
yeah, the
And-
codes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got to our drop off and found out that the guy we were supposed to be meeting smelled of sulfur, I think, or brimstone. Sulfur.
Mm-hmm.
Sulfur, yeah.
And then Bellum was like, nah, nah, nah. And then the trade off didn't happen. And then questions were asked and then not answered. And then people died. And then now no more mafia. And we have absorbed their organization into ours.
Yep, you did. You did just murder an entire faction. Well, you murdered one person, and it was enough. And I think now Bellum smells like sulfur.
Yeah. That's true. That happened.
Yeah.
Also, there's a cool boat that I want to steal at some point.
Oh, the Edith Victorious.
Yes, the one that's haunted by a demon curse. I want it, and we just have to make it seaworthy to do one mission.
Or float, remember?
I love that you're like, you have to make
float
it seaworthy. Doesn't matter if it stays demon cursed.
Oh, I feel like the demon curse could be useful, but we have to be able to get it from point A to point B.
That's true.
That's right. Okie, yes, we had alternate ideas if we can't make it seaworthy. Never mind.
Right. Oh yeah, whoops. I don't know if that was
Produce enough drift oil to make it float and then tow it behind a speedboat to land it on Governor's Isle and use the guns on the Governor's mansion.
Because they're 6-inch guns, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Alright. And you did learn some information about the tattoos as well.
Yeah, and we have 2 copies of the codes.
Yep.
That turned into flesh.
They went from ink
Paper.
and paper
Yeah.
to vellum and blood within exactly 3 days.
Normal.
Cool.
Perfectly ordinary.
So, given that little refresher, what's the plan, team?
Gosh.
Killing?
Kill who?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Because there's a couple of different ways to go.
Yeah, part of me is concerned because last time the heavy hitter for the brackish mob was sent to get in touch with his name or his title was the bishop.
Oh, right.
The Eucharistian Church, which is kind of a concern, and part of me feels like it's a good idea to get ahead of that, but also does it feel like an immediate, helping everybody out sort of a thing? So I'm also very happy to do a murder on like the detective inspector.
Yeah, you'll notice that the bishop is notably not one of your on your list of people that needs to be killed.
Yet.
Right.
That's the thing about paper, like notebooks. There's always more pages. Until you get to the end, and then you just buy
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then but then you always have more notebooks because you incessantly buy notebooks when you shouldn't do because you have too many already, and then you never put anything in them.
Please don't call me out like this.
I'm using some old notebook that I found that's got Bible quotes on the bottom of it.
Ooh, what? Give us a Bible quote.
The one where I talked about killing the mafia
Mm-hmm.
was, "Praise the Lord, I will thank the Lord with all my heart as I meet with his godly people."
Excellent, great, good job. Love a little bit of contrast. All right, so Detective Inspector is messing with your ability to reduce heat. That is true.
Yeah.
Let me
So
see
we
if
haven't burned a police station yet, and I feel like, I mean,
It's a good time for it, right?
Yeah. It's very
yeah.
apropos.
Uh-huh. Grocers Row, high water. Okay, cool. So the detective so in Rouge police, former slaves and well-behaved convicts, led by free settlers and landowners, enforcing law with their fine judgment. Cool. So the person you're looking for is James Connolly. Is the detective inspector. Headquarters in Grocers Row, including offices and a jail.
I'm wondering if Cole or Flint would be familiar with the interior of that, or if we would just
That's a good question.
ship straight to the bloody the big jailhouse.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about Inverouge is that there are the two forces, right? There's the army and the police. And both of them are allowed to throw you in jail. Are allowed to throw you in prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jails specifically here refers to like the, holding before you've been sentenced by a judge, right? And the rough thing is the difference between law and order. So you would have only been in a jail and the holding cells and all those sorts of things if the police had caught you breaking the law, as opposed to, which is like you would have had to be fucking shit up within the Grocers Row, Fraser Gardens, high water docks sort of area. It's basically the main. They operate basically around the main canal. Is the area that they are capable of policing at all, because they do not have very many numbers.
Saying people don't want to be cops?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Oh.
Let's stage a protest, and then.
Oh,
draw
you
them
wouldn't get
out.
the police there though.
Oh, we get the army.
You'd get the army.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So if we kill the army, then do the police come?
I think then if you kill the entire army, I think the
Then it's
police
our
suddenly stop being police. Yeah, then it's your town.
I mean,
you
that
Okay.
seems like an
Third
efficient way
plan.
to our goal.
if you manage to kill the entire army, yes.
Oh goodness. I think maybe a more targeted strike is required for this one. Yeah, I don't imagine there are many, good folks within the occupying army, but let's not bring their wrath upon us just yet.
Yeah. Yep. I seem to remember last time you actually faced up against the army. It was a bit rough. And that was
scars.
That was
a,
them,
memento.
and that was them not quite having you being able to have the jump on them. So cool. All right. So how are we killing the detective inspector? Is this a guns blazing into a police station?
Yes. If you let me plan a mission, it's going to be we kick down the front door and then blood happens.
I mean, it's hard to argue with that though, because that's our strong suit.
That is definitely your
Yeah, we literally have an ability called Door Kicker, so.
Yep. Yeah, you're welcome to go with that approach if you like. Shall we do that?
Yeah.
Let's do a mission.
Yeah.
Let's go murder the detective inspector. All right. The governor still exists.
Yep.
Is this operation particularly bold or daring?
I'm gonna
I
say yes.
would say yes.
Is it particularly complicated?
Doesn't
No.
seem like it.
No. Oh wait, where did it go? Oh, what's the point of attack? Sorry,
The front door.
the front door. Okay, gotcha. Just checking. Does this plan's detail expose a vulnerability of the target, or hit them where they're weakest?
Door's always open.
No, it's not.
There's no off hours for police.
Is the
There's
target
always somebody somewhere that needs a pressing.
is the target strongest against this approach, or do they have particular defenses or special preparations?
It's
Yes.
a full door.
Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation? Ooh, good question. What happened to someone had a police friend, or was that a police enemy?
I think that's me, and I think it's an enemy.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so that's -1 again for enemies or rivals interfering. Are there any other elements you want to take into account? Let's just check the size of the entire police force.
Oh, can we at least go on a weekend when there's fewer of them?
Lunch break.
What's the next holiday?
Yeah.
The In Bruges Foot Police are only tier 3.
That's
Oh, we're
slightly comforting.
we're tier 2.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
No, the police are shit in this. The army are the ones you should be scared of.
Right, yes. Should be.
Alright. So, who wants to roll a 0 dice engagement roll?
Well, we get +2 because we
we're
get
kicking the
+1
door.
for setting out to murder one of our claim targets, and
Ah,
another
yep.
+1 for an assault plan. That gives us 0 still.
No, that gives us 1.
Okay. I mean, it's Oki's plan. I think Oki should roll it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's definitely Oki's fault. I mean, plan.
Totally. Let's do it. Let's blame me. I'm rolling it. 1 dice for an engagement. Here we go.
A 4.
A 4 is not bad.
That could be
No.
worse. That
better than
could
a
be
stick in
and
the eye.
should be much worse for us.
Um,
Oh, we still gotta pick like who we're bringing and.
yeah, who's
Load
coming
and
along
stuff.
and what's your load?
I'm gonna bring Cole. Sorry, Flint. I'm going in. I mean, we're balls to the wall. We can go in heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Heavy, baby.
Goodness.
And doggy's coming with.
Hey.
I will. I mean, yeah. I guess we go in heavy. I guess. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Don't know that I have that much that's useful in a throwdown.
I was gonna say, if you want, you could take one of my people. Because I was just looking, you don't have much in the way of like.
I mean, you've
combat.
played.
Yeah, no.
You've played one of the others before, haven't you?
Yeah, Bellum.
Do you want to play Bellum again then, and then Aaron play Snake?
I can do this.
Does
Does that work for you?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I will.
Slide into those jodhpurs. Let's go.
So y'all are in heavy loadout?
Yeah.
Cool. Dope. So a 4 is definitely you're in the street when some like near, like just outside the police station, when a policeman like yells, "Oi, you stop!"
Because we're loaded down with guns.
Yes.
We're obviously turning these in.
Is that a sway roll?
I like it.
Oh, I'm still taking a note. Hold on.
Oh, we're here for the turning your gun program.
I thought y'all had a collection box for gats for grandmas or something. You know, whatever you call it. Shit. Okay. I mean, we could also try out this thing. No, that's for inside. That's for my inside voice.
Oh my goodness.
How far away is he from us?
Oh, like half a block.
Yeah, we're pretty noticeable at distance.
Okay, so like, are we out front of the police station and he's half a block away?
Hey, no, you're half a block away from the police station, and
Gotcha.
he's just been coming out of the police station. There's with his partner, and he's like, those people have guns. Those people have a lot of guns.
So you know-
He's secretly a dog.
Ruh-roh. Ray have runs. So obviously, what we need to do is just scatter. We're half a block away.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
If
Cool.
he,
That
if
sounds
he
like a-
follows, we kill him.
That sounds like a group. What's the fucking thing in this game? I can't remember how this game works.
Prowl, maybe?
Prowl away.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Group prowl.
Well, shit. I don't have any points in that.
Yeah, but it's a group action.
That's true.
Yeah, I have two.
I guess Bellum is the biggest target. We'll lead that action.
Yep, sure.
Okay.
We just roll it as a fortune.
Yeah, so
Or-
this is a
or-
risky. No. Everyone rolls a
prowl.
prowl with risky. I mean, here's the thing: are you trying to like
Lose them?
lose them, or are you trying to lure them into a street to kill them?
I'd say lure. Silence them, right? Otherwise, they're gonna. Otherwise, one of us is gonna be occupied by being chased, which is fine. One of us is occupied, and the other two can go in. But I'd rather all of us go in.
Yeah, if we're gonna fight a police station, we should hopefully be able to overcome the obstacle of one cop outside.
There's two cops, but yeah.
Oh, two cops outside. Yeah, we should probably lure them.
So that sounds more like a skirmish.
I mean, that works. That works for Bellum.
That's why I'm kind of like throwing it
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
There's kind of two different approaches that I can see from that.
Sure. Or hunt even, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, would I, in theory, be able to roll a hunt if we're like laying a trap? For
Absolutely.
somebody
Yep.
Yeah.
If you want to argue that, then that's fine. We can.
I have two hunt as well.
All right. So it's a group hunt roll, and it is
Cool.
It is risky, and it is standard to murder these two cops.
Cool.
Can we get more effect if we include our cohort?
Right. Tell me about how you're positioning them and what are you doing with them? Are they just following you along to come and help storm the place?
Fuck, that's
I
cool.
think having them in the wings, waiting to assist if things go sideways, is useful. And things are already going sideways. So if we drag a couple of officers down a alleyway and they jump them from behind when we turn, then that feels pretty effective.
I feel like I don't see what great is going to be more than standard here, right? You're killing the guys. But it might be able to. I think we can probably say that then it's a controlled roll rather than a risky.
An option.
like
What
the-
do we think?
Yeah, the consequences for a controlled bad roll are way lower.
Yep.
Cool. So let's do that then.
Cool.
I like
Cool.
control.
Excellent.
Yes.
All right.
Controlled standard.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all rolling, yeah.
Yep, everyone rolls. So that's a 3. There's a 6 in
Boom.
there.
6
A 3, a 4, and a 6.
and a 4.
And a 3 and a 4.
So
So that's a success,
I take stress for everyone who
stress.
fails, including myself.
which
Yep.
is 1.
Yeah, cool.
So you take one stress. Yeah, so you lure them into a back alley and then they get mobbed by your cohort. Is that what's happening? Just get the
Yeah.
shit beaten out of them.
yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm sure Rekka has some stress to take out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you like kill this one. And she's like, fuck yes, right? Like, she's ready to go.
It's not hard to just wait for. Goodness me, she was so impatient.
Yeah. I mean, you're in a controlled position now, right? Like, you can come at this any way you like.
Can we?
This-
What if we take their uniforms?
Yes,
I don't
you
know,
can
just
definitely
thought.
do that. You can definitely take their uniforms if you want to, given that they're dead.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess is there. I don't know.
There are 2 entrances to the main police building, that are like official entrances. Right? There's the main front door, and then they also have like a little courtyard, that is like walled off, but that has a door in as well. So like those are the 2 like main ways you could get in. But then you have Snake on your team, so you could also invent some ways to get in.
Let's invent a big hole in the wall.
It absolutely is an option.
Oh, yeah, I've already done that. We call them doors where I come from. I can create one if you'd like one somewhere.
Look, I think having the uniforms on buys us at least a moment of advantage. So I think that's probably worth doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, would it be unreasonable to suggest that Flint could pass as a cop?
Oh no, absolutely. Yeah, there are a bunch of traitors in the police. Like
What's
like
this-
the thing about the police is that it's mostly made up of like all of the like ground cops are ex-slaves, people who've formerly been like in like convicts, like people who've been convicted of crimes and their community service is to be a cop. Poor people, right? But the officers are all from like money and privilege.
What is this time period and place's stance on lady cops?
Given that the head of the Inveruge Foot Police is Captain Marie Bousseau,
Not favorable?
she's a lady, as the like
Yeah, I know.
captain. So
Okay. I
sorry.
just wanted to check before.
Hi,
you know,
autistic. I didn't get that one.
Sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to check before, 2 of us walked in and what would theoretically possibly be obviously, not our uniforms.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
So do you wanna?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on anyways. Whatever the plan is, I feel like it's just.
I mean, it's
safer this
shenanigans.
way.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
there for the taking.
Yeah. So I don one of the uniforms that fits a little better, hopefully, of the 2.
Oh, there's 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck. There's more than two of us.
I
I'm a
mean,
prisoner.
All right.
Yeah.
Easy.
The one who can pick locks should be the prisoner.
oh,
Right?
Bellum's gonna look hilarious in like in a
tight little.
too
Yeah.
small police uniform. All right, cool. So what do we do? Do we just like kick in the door and then say we have a prisoner, or like what?
A little less kick, a little more abruptly arrive, I think, now
Uh-huh.
that we have a slight amount of stealth up our sleeve.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think we demand to see Captain Connolly.
All right, so
or Chief, yeah.
you open the door and come in, and like 12 guys like look up from like their lunches and paperwork and things like that.
Yeah, we've come in the wrong door, haven't we?
Well, you come in the front door, right? But like you've come in kind of dramatically, and I'm assuming you're like dragging Snake.
Yeah.
And making a show of struggling.
Yeah, exactly. So like it's not like they're all like, "Huh, what's that?" They're all just like, "Oh," and then there's a moment of, "Wait a minute, we all know each other. Who the fuck are these people?" So yeah, the one's like, someone at the desk is like, "Can I help you?" Like they're just going, but these people have uniforms. But also, I know everyone on the force knows everyone on the force.
Shit. Okay.
It's the thing that we didn't consider.
It's like
Wait.
like it's the like yeah.
I feel like this is a moment at which Bellum would just start. Anyway, I start blasting.
All right, cool. Yeah. What was
But of course,
what was the
the-
instruction left with the mob?
Throw the bodies in the river.
Cool. All right, so Bellum starts shooting.
No, Bellum's actually going to start swinging, but it doesn't meme as well to just say start swinging.
Okay.
Because the fine heavy weapon is her weapon of choice, and she's just going to close the distance and just start going to town, trying to take out as many. I was going to say incapacitate, but like violently, life-endingly incapacitate.
Yeah.
As many people as possible.
Okay. Let's do the math on this. Cause alright, so how big is a small gang that Bellum counts as?
Right.
Versus
a large gang.
Okay, so yeah, I think that so they still have more of them than you, and you're using a fine weapon, aren't you?
Yep.
And she has reflexes. So
Yeah.
she's the
Also,
first
I
to
go
act
first.
in any situation.
Yeah. I'm on them before they know what's happening.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's look at this. If you weren't Bellum, right? If you were Cole, right? Like if you were Cole, this would be desperate, none.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
That's pretty unfair to Cole, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
like just as far as like the
Yep.
game has systems, so we consider, are there more of them? Are they better armed? Are they higher tier?
They carry their gun while eating lunch.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
they
That
carry their
doesn't-
gun fucking everywhere.
They probably no, that would be ridiculous. I was gonna say they have like little attachments for their knife and fork on their gun barrel, but then that seems
No, see,
that
they've
seems
got
ridiculous.
one. They got one for the knife, so you just fire it. Like you pull the trigger with nothing in it, and it goes.
That VR game,
and it cuts your
American,
steak for you.
the VR game, The American Dream, where you have to try and like do a barbecue, but your hands are guns. So yeah, they're definitely like everyone's definitely got firearms on them. Remember that the firearms of this period are not like they're not carrying Glocks. They're carrying like revolvers. Um, and probably not all of them have guns, right? Like a lot of them probably only get to carry billy clubs on account of being violent offenders. Um, so
if,
like
if you don't think you can handle it all, Vellum, do have an ability that lets me unleash a barrage of rapid fire to suppress an enemy.
So I was going to say that Bellum amazingly gets to be standard in this situation.
Okay. Because it's not Cole, right?
Desperate standard is about as good as you're
I mean,
gonna get.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. The question is, do you want to kill all of them, or do you like what do you want to do? Because I can't see it being you killing all of them for free.
No. I figured that if I could reduce the number to the point at which everyone else can kind of engage on level pegging, then that's...
Is this a group action, perhaps? A group violence begin.
Oh, I like that.
That makes sense.
Like we
Yeah.
all unleash at the same time. That's pretty cool.
Try and take out 12 people with the three of you.
I like those odds.
Could we? Okay. Do we have like? Could we have a flashback where we set up like a code word or something for me to activate the sound dampener thing?
Yes.
So that the guy won't know we're coming.
Yes. You do that.
Okay.
You have a code word for. You have a code word for sound dampener. It's Garfunkel.
Okay.
Garfunkel. I knew it.
Okay.
Is that the moment where Bellum's like, I'm Officer Garfunkel?
Yeah, you come in, the person looks up and goes, "Can I help you? Who the fuck are you?" Right? And then
Damn. This is ridiculous. I love it.
And then I think at that moment before shit goes down, it's gonna be like Garfunkel device tossed into the air, and hoping it does the things I designed it to, where it sticks in and the little tendrils go out, and get ready to make this a real quiet to do.
all right, so is that your contribution to the melee?
Yeah, I think for the initial burst of this is like, Bellum's probably doing the murder tornado.
All right.
and
So
then
I
Flint's
can
doing the
see
gun and I do
I
the
can
hook.
see desperate standard here for a group action wherein standard means you kill a bunch of them and the others retreat.
Okay. Do we all have to use the same action though?
I mean, I can't remember what Blade says. Group actions.
I feel like in the past we've done it where we didn't.
Yeah, I usually allow you to choose different actions.
Yeah, because like
As
we're
long
all
as it's
just
towards the
working
same
towards
end.
the common goal. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
The
Okay.
greater good.
So yeah, you're absolutely not killing all of them, but you're killing a bunch of them. So
Yeah. And they won't be able to call for help. Hopefully.
Okay. So I have to push myself. And sorry, what was the position in?
desperate standard.
Yay, points.
Um,
Oops. And if I push
So
it's
I'm
to
using
stress.
not to be trifled with, which means I am pushing myself.
Yep. And I'm using sharpshooter.
Yeah, is there anything else I'm missing? Is there anything else I can do here, Aaron, with Bellum?
Let me see. I mean, we've got reflexes. We've got not to be trifled with. You're using a weapon. You're doing skirmish, which is where you're a Viking. I feel like you're doing all the things.
Cool.
I can offer you a
Alright.
devil's
Taking all
bargain.
I'll listen.
It takes
Do-
a lot longer to throw the bodies in the river than you were planning.
Whoa. Whoa.
So your
If-
your mob mates are going to be a while.
So if that is accepted, do we all get an extra die or just one of us?
A devil's bargain traditionally confers 1 dice. One
Right.
die.
Okay. Fair.
What do we
I already
think,
rolled,
team?
so my hands are doing this thing.
Um,
I feel
I
like
might
we
wonder.
might be able to take them.
Without, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like especially if we get like a 6 or a crit here, I feel like we're in really good position. Like we will have wiped out a bunch of them. They won't be able to immediately call for reinforcements. Like we will probably have shifted things to where we are equal footing, if not upper hand.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Yeah.
give it a crack.
I think I'm rolling 3 dice because I pushed to use my ability, which also gives me a dice.
Yes.
Correct? Okay, cool. So I got 3 for hunt. Here we go.
Does that give one bonus
does this
to...
feel like?
Oh,
I don't know that this is
I'm using my. I should say I'm using my pistols
yeah.
from the doorway. No.
He
I
was
mean,
doing the volley of fire, I think, was his move thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have cleared that up. I'm not brawling. That's for sure.
I'm just trying to work out. I think that's okay with where we're at.
Okay.
I just needed to work out if I needed to change either of the position or the effect, but
Right. Okay.
but that's fine. Yeah.
Here we go.
Would love to see a 6 in these.
Oh wait, so if we took the
Got a 5.
devil's bargain, wouldn't that be an extra die
Oh.
for you, Bellum?
I thought we were doing without. My bad.
Oh. I mean, at this point, it's fine. We can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we've.
Yeah. That's
done
all
the
right.
game.
I'm happy with that result. 135 on the skirmish.
Yep.
Yeah.
So...
Okay. Jesus. Who?
Terrible.
So
Flint is just sucking sometimes. Anyway,
Flint's not real good for like.
Flint is a bad shooter.
Yeah, he's not real good with them guns. Hey.
No, I think the dog is better at everything.
So that's 1 stress for
Put it on Bellum.
for Bellum.
Figured that it's
I was about to say,
still
I
her leading.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you did kick off the thing with Officer Garfunkel.
So there's definitely like the I think the thing that we see is that that like a couple of them make it down the hallway and like all of the violence is silent violence as we see you like cleave through like Bellum takes 4 of these dudes. Flint manages to somehow take out 2 of them.
Lucky ricochets.
Yeah, right.
Accidentally, yeah.
But the others withdraw back into the either like back out the door towards into the courtyard. And then a couple of them head down the hallway towards like the offices, and the people that aren't in this room are not silenced. So we hear like complete silence, and then like the sound of like the footsteps running down the hall of these guys that are that have managed to get out of this room. And then like banging on the door and of like one of the officers and like yelling and trying to coordinate.
Well,
and then I think we see one person like peek and look down the hallway, like from the other end, and then pull their head back in, and you see them just kind of like take in the amount of violence that has just happened. Just like the, oh no.
Yeah.
oh goodness me.
I have an idea.
Yes.
I gotta use the restroom really fast. Emergency. Sorry.
Should we take a break?
Oh.
Let's take our first break for the day.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in
The successful violence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be back in 5 minutes.
A plot P. Okay.